to my channel. So today I'm sitting here with no makeup on my face because I'm going to do a first impression on these bad boys right here. These are new to the Australian market. So today I am trialing out the Infallible Matte Mattifying Base by L'Oreal and also their 24-hour Matte Infallible Foundation. So I'm really excited to try these. I literally ran to the store when I found out these were in stock. I was straight in, straight out. Even asked my cousin, we were laughing so much about it afterwards because literally I was so scared that it was going to go out of stock so quickly because I do know that this is really popular at the moment. So as soon as I saw it was in stock, I grabbed my shades and I ran. So a little background on my skin. I have super oily skin, so I'm not expecting these to fully mattify my skin because my skin is really, really oily. I do find that I have issues with oiliness even an hour or 2 hours after applying my regular foundation. So I am hoping that this will kind of help put that off, or at least do something to help with the oiliness. So that's what I'm expecting from these. I'm not expecting them to fully mattify my skin. But if I just read out what it does claim to do, I'm just reading this off the website. So it says that you will achieve a matte finish that won't fall flat with this airlight long-wearing liquid formula. It's lightweight and creamy. The foundation goes on smooth with a demi-matte finish that lasts up to 24 hours, hiding imperfections for a smooth, clear complexion. So at the moment I do have hormonal breakouts, major hormonal breakouts, so hopefully this will cover those up, although I'm not the type to want a full coverage look. I kind of do like my imperfections to show through, but I want to hide this bad boy right here because it's really annoying me. So now that that's all said and done, I'm gonna try it on. I'm so excited to try this. You have no idea. I have heard so many good reviews about it, so I'm really excited to try it. So let's begin. So of course the first step that I'm going to do is apply the primer. So I'm just going to take a pea-sized amount on my finger and then go ahead and rub that into my face. It feels really smooth and I feel like it would be, it kind of reminds me of the texture of like a pore minimizing type of primer. I get super oily on my forehead, so I hope that this primer will help to minimize that. Also, prior to applying that primer, I did of course moisturize my skin. Never forget to moisturize your skin before you apply your primer. Now that the primer is on, I can go ahead and apply the foundation. So the shade that I picked up was 22 Radiant Beige, and Radiant Beige is the same shade as the one that I use in the regular Infallible. So this is the regular one, this is the matte one, but I do think that maybe the matte one is a little darker. I don't know, you guys be the judge. But I did find that this was probably the most yellow toned out of all the 6 shades. Yes, there are only 6 shades to choose from, so it might not be the greatest for everybody. This was the only, well, it was the most yellow based shade that I could see within the 6 shades that are available, so I was like, yep, I'm all about that yellow shade. Hopefully it matches my skin tone. I have not even tested it on my face yet, so this will be the first time. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to squeeze a little bit onto the back of my hand. I'll just start off with that first of all. And I do like that it comes, you know, in this kind of packaging. It's different from the regular glass bottle with a pump, and it's really easy to control how much you need to get out. So I'm going to take both sides of my face. This side I did of course do with the F80 Kabuki brush, and this side I did with the Beauty Blender. So I'm actually going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back. So I just finished applying the rest of my makeup, and I did have a little bit of difficulty doing so when it came to the contour, bronzer and blush, because I found like it was really hard to blend it in with the foundation because I did not set the foundation with any kind of powder. Since it is a mattifying foundation, I didn't think it would need to be set with any kind of powder. But I did have a little bit of difficulty applying those products, but I did somehow manage to blend them in so it looked a little less muddy. I've never experienced that before, which is kind of weird. And also another thing that I wanted to note is that my face feels really dry and tight. It's kind of like that feeling when you cleanse your face but you don't tone or moisturize afterwards. That's how I'm feeling right now, and I hate that feeling. I rarely ever feel that, but right now it feels like my face is really dry, and I honestly just want to go and get some Fix Plus and spray my face with it and hydrate my face, because my face does feel really dry right now and I don't like the feeling. So far I do like the coverage, it's settling in really well, but yeah, I just don't like the dry feeling for now. So I'm going to go out for lunch and I will come back and check in with you guys later. Hey guys, I'm back and it is now currently 7 p.m. So I put the foundation on at 12, which means that I've been wearing it for 7 hours. I didn't actually anticipate to have such a large amount of time between check-ins, but because I was out all day and I didn't get home till just now, I had no other choice than to do it this way. So I have been wearing it for 7 hours and I'm really liking it. Honestly, I have never experienced a foundation that has stayed this matte on my face before. I keep looking at myself in the mirror because it's just crazy to me. I know I do look a little bit glowy, but I kind of like that. So since I do have super oily skin, for me, I like the way that this settles into my skin. I haven't had any creasing in the normal places that I would get creasing, so like in my forehead, around my mouth. I haven't really experienced any of that with this so far, and the only issues that I have is that I did see some foundation gathering up like around my nose, but that always happens to me with foundations. I do have a very oily T-zone, so for me that's kind of bound to happen. On the note of my face feeling super tight and dry, I don't feel that anymore. After about an hour of it settling into my skin, it felt fine. It was just the initial application that did make my skin feel really tight and dry, but now it's all good. So I do find that you wouldn't need a powder to set this with, because I did not set my face with a powder and it stayed like this all day. So even though I did not set my face with a powder for the day, I find that it's settled in really well, it's lasted really well, and I'm really happy with the results. So I am going to check back in once more later on, but for now I'm loving it. So I'm back for the final verdict, and it has been officially over 9 hours now because it's already 9:15. And I'm getting a little bit tired, so I thought it was time to finish up and give you guys the final verdict on what I think of this primer and foundation. So after 9 hours, as you can see, my skin is starting to look a little oily, especially on my nose. But honestly, I don't really mind it, because compared to what I usually end up looking like at 9 p.m, this is really good. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And honestly, I feel like my face still looks quite fresh. I just look like I have a glow, and I honestly don't mind that. I don't mind having a glow, but I don't want to be oily, if that makes sense. I have to say, first impressions, I love these and I will continue to use them. Especially this. I'm really keen to try this out with my daily BB cream that I use. But honestly, these two in conjunction with one another, they are amazing together. Honestly, my face still looks good. Nothing has moved. The only stuff that has worn off is like around here where it collects, kind of, if that makes sense. That sounds kind of gross, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Just around the nose where I get the most oily, the foundation has kind of built up, if that makes sense. If you guys are interested in looking at them or purchasing these products, you can find them at Target or Priceline. They are $29.95 each, but you know, there are regular sales that do go on with L'Oreal, so if you are interested and you see it on sale, I highly recommend for you to pick it up and try it. I love it. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have used these or want to use these. Comment down below so we can talk about it, because I like talking to you guys in the comments. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, so you can stay updated with all the videos that I post. I love you guys so much, and as always, I will see you all in my next video. Take care.